This is the project we're going to do today. I'm calling it Puppy Dog Days. And these are the stamps that were different, the different stamps that were used. They're all from Making a Scene. And so I'm just showing the different stamps. And these are the different inks that were used in coloring of the piece. And for this piece, I used a quarter sheet of Hammermill color laser gloss paper instead of the chrome coat that I usually use. And now I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo black to stamp the different areas. And I'm also using a distress marker to add some green to the trees. And I'm continuing to stamp the rest of the stamps in the piece. I'm using my Stampin' Up! Stamp positioner along with a Misty Creative Corner to position it. So I'm alternating between using my Memento Tuxedo black ink and then some markers to add color. Now I am adding some tumbled glass to the sky and the water. And I am just bringing it in from the outside in. I've put a mask on the walkway and the dog and the puppies. And now I'm using broken china. This is distress ink. I'm using some makeup brushes that I bought on Amazon to apply the colors. And just continuing to add additional layers, still working on broken china. And I wanted to continue the boardwalk, so I used a Memento marker for that. And now I'm using Mermaid Lagoon to add the final darkest color to the water and the sky. And now I am using Mermaid Lagoon to add the water ripples. Then I'm using a smaller brush to add inside the little slats. Now I'm using some brushed corduroy to color in the deck and also to add some brown color to the background hills. And I'm using a Fantastics applicator to apply some of it, and as well as the distress marker to color in the boardwalk. And I'm using a long skinny one to color in. Now for the dogs, I'm using antique linen for the lighter color, and I'm using a small blending brush for that. And now I'm using my Fantastics applicator and I'm adding some frayed burlap to add the darker colors. And now I'm using some stormy sky to add some shadows underneath the dog. Now I'm adding some mowed lawn to start coloring in the grass in the foreground. And pine needles to add a darker color. Okay, now I'm using some, I believe it's pine needles to stamp in the smaller stamp. And then I'm restamping the tree above the dogs. And then restamping the dogs. Now I'm adding some green color to the background. Now I'm going to add some of the taller grasses to the foreground, and I'm using both pine needles and mowed lawn for the colors. Adding a little bit more color to the water. And then I'm stamping in the tree on the left-hand side. And I'm signing and dating it. Now I'm going to take it out and spray some UV resistant clear acrylic coating on it. And this is the final product. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.